What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Elite Physique Troxler back at it again, man. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So as you can see here, I'm currently doing some incline dumbbell bench press. This is one of my main compound lifts that I love to do. One of my key lifts that I love doing, whether I'm maintaining or if I'm cutting, So here I started off with the 100 pounds. I don't remember exactly how many reps I did for each and every exercise, but I know for sure, I was going for all types of PRs today. So pretty much everything I hit was a PR, compared to last week. So I got done with that set there. I did 90 for 9 reps. So right here, I did 100 for 9 reps. So here we're doing 90s. So I hit a PR on this too, right? Boom, just boom, all the way through. Boom, boom. And see, I'm going to give you another tip that I actually did some research on, and it's also helped me every single time I would do like any type of pushing movement, that I would do when it came to like bench pressing or anything like that. Every time I open my legs wider, I call it letting the balls breathe. I call it letting the balls breathe, man. You leave your legs open, and basically what that does is helps with stability, and it just helps you with stability, and it's going to give you a stronger base too. That way you can lift more. You can actually use your legs to lift a lot more weight. It'll actually assist with you lifting more weight. So here's my last set, 60 reps. And see, with these two, with each and every exercise, I'm pretty much doing drop sets. I'm pretty much doing a pyramid set. So at the top of the set, I will do my heaviest weight, right? So I'll go for my PRs with that, and then I will pretty much go down 10 pounds in weight as the sets went on, and I would pretty much do more reps. So here's a whole nother thing right here. So I'm doing pull-ups pronated. Pronated means that your hands are pretty much over on top of the bar. Does that make sense? Pronated, neutral. So that's basically both of your hands together as if you are about to clap. That's neutral. And then of course, supinated. Think about soup. Whenever you hold a bowl of soup, your hand has to go underneath. So supinated, right? Supinated means your hands are under the bar. So right here, I did my PR. I hit my PR. I did 18 strict military pull-ups. Like that, that's a lot of pull-ups. Strict. Boom, finishing them out here. That's that. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, bro, the girl walking past me, man, it's like that gave me like a boost of energy for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess that's just us men, right? So women, ladies, if you are watching this video, just know you are a big blessing in the gym. Big blessing for motivation purposes. So here, this is the neutral grip I was talking about right here. I hit another PR. Boom. And see, another tip that I always talk about, this is the reason why I did so good when it actually came to today, hitting all of these PRs. So number one, sleep. Throughout the whole entire week, I've been focusing on just getting better quality of sleep, staying asleep longer, just focusing on sleep, focusing on getting in the adequate amount of protein, the adequate amount of calories. I was on it. I made sure I was in a deficit. I tracked everything. I did everything I was supposed to do. And that's why I was able to hit these PRs, right? And on top of taking creatine, yes, I do take creatine. I take creatine and I take about 300 mgs of caffeine 30 minutes before my workout. So I did all of that. Plus I had a good breakfast. It's like everything was literally on point, and it showed here. It literally showed here. So here we go. Boom. Dumbbell shoulder press, right? Got the 80s. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Just tearing the shoulders up, man. See, this is what you want. This is what you want in the gym, right? this is really what you want. And another thing, previous that I was talking about, I wasn't doing a lot of hard cardio. I wasn't doing a lot of running. A lot of running will cause you to feel weaker and to feel like, and to actually lose muscle, right? That to where you're not going to be as strong. So like I was still doing my cardio, but I was still doing my incline cardio. I was doing my incline walking. It's not hard on the body. It's not hard on the muscles. It's not hard on the central nervous system, right? So that's another reason. So I wasn't doing a lot of hard cardio either. So I came in the gym feeling strong instead of feeling super weak from doing all of that running like I used to do. And that's why I couldn't really lift the weights that I used to. I couldn't really lift heavy weights like I do now back then because I was doing a lot of running. Very, very bad for putting on muscle and for building muscle, right? So here we go. Boom. It's my last set. Wait, let me see. I believe it's my last set. Hitting the shoulders. And as you know, as you can see on these, as I actually progress with my sets and with my reps, my form is getting better and deeper. As you can see, the form is getting better and deeper because the weights are lighter, right? So you can go deeper versus when you're lifting super heavy, you can't necessarily, like you're going to have to cheat just a little bit, right? But if you're starting out in the gym, you don't need to be lifting heavy weights like I do. Like, trust me, you do not need to be doing this. Number one, if you do that, you're going to be prone to injury. You could really hurt yourself, and that's really going to put you out and set you back, so don't do that, man. But as we got here, doing strict barbell curls, 80 pounds. I hit 20 reps on my first set right here. Just banging them out, man. I was feeling really, really, really good today, man. Like really good, wide open, focused. And see, that's what getting good sleep and having good nutrition does for you. That's why I always preach sleep. Sleep is important. I noticed, and see, the thing is that I really noticed that when I wasn't getting a lot of sleep, when I was getting like less than 6 hours of sleep, very irritable. My work capacity, I just sucked at work. I was a complete asshole. My workouts pretty much suffered. Like I never got pumps in the gym. And that's because whenever you don't get enough sleep, your body can't properly repair itself. It can't properly repair itself. It can't properly repair the muscles that you've worked to tear down in the gym week before, days before. Does that make sense? So that's why I always say get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you want to improve your sleep quality, I would say take some sort of sleep aid, and don't eat so late in the day. Like, because whenever you actually eat later in the day like that, now your body has to pretty much work harder to digest and break the food down that you just ate overnight, rather than using that energy to repair your muscles, rather than using most of that energy to repair your skin, your body. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So sleep is very important. Sleep, water. Last set right here, man. Look at him, bro. Look at the veins. Look at the body. Look at the triceps. Jesus, bro. And see, that's, bro. See, my bad. I'm getting a little bit too excited because I'm passionate about this, man. I'm really passionate about it. But man, look at the tricep. Look at the bicep. Look at the veins. And you're sitting there saying like, bro, Namel, how, bro? Bro, I put in so much work, bro, over the years, bro. It took me years to be built like this, bro. It took so much sacrificing. It took so much work, so much just dedication to my nutrition, to the gym. But if you want to have a physique that's worth a damn, man, that's actually great, above average, you have to put in this work. I've been putting in work for damn near a decade in the gym and on my nutrition. That's how I'm built like this. Consistency over everything, man. Consistency kills. If you don't take anything else from this video, man, take this, bro. Consistency kills. It rules over everything. I built this physique how? Through consistency. I got this strong how? By being consistent in the gym, being consistent with my sleeping, just being very consistent, man. And you can do the same, bro. You can really do the same thing, bro. But you have to really be focused. You have to really be focused. You have to be in a season. You have to be in the season of saying no to people, man. Oh man, hey John, hey Owen, man, like let's go turn up, man. Nah, man, I can't do it, man. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. Like that's what it's gonna take. That's what I had to go through, you know. But I'm sorry for the little rant right there, man. But here we are. This is doing my last set right here of my seated dips. Love these. Whenever you are actually doing seated dips, see, this is the machine to where this is the exercise. It's another compound exercise that I really love. But see, with these, if you really just want to hit the triceps, I would say lift your chest up a little bit more, right? Lift your chest up a little bit more whenever you are doing those. If you want to hit more triceps, and if you want to actually hit more triceps and chest, if you want to hit more chest while doing those as well, just bring your chest down. Bring your chest down, and also on your way back up. My bad, y'all. My thing had gave out, but on your way back up, actually go up just a little bit, not too much, because if you go up too much, you're going to end up possibly injuring your shoulders. So I say go up just a little bit more. That way you can really, really activate and really, really stretch that chest even more. Does that make sense? So here we go right here. I'm doing my crunches. And as you know, on these crunches right here, I'm not going all the way down and I'm not going all the way back up, right? Because whenever you go all the way down and all the way back up, right, you're taking a lot of tension off the core. You're taking a lot of attention off of the abdominals, right? So that's why you see me going only halfway, right? And see, what you want to do right here is you pretty much want to get your nipples, right? You pretty much want to get your nipples to your belly button, if that makes sense. You want to get your nipples to your belly button, right? That's gonna place a lot more tension constantly throughout the exercise on the abdominals, so they're pretty much going to be constantly working, right? So that's why I do that instead of going all the way down and all the way back up. Boom. And see, with abs, I don't train abs a lot. Like I may train them maybe once a week or twice a week at most, but I'm not training them all the time. See, people think that if I train abs every day or every other day, my abs is really gonna poke. And not really. If your body fat percentage is too high. Your abs are made in the gym, but in order to see your abs, you have to take the kitchen more seriously. You have to take your diet more seriously. You have to lean down to a body fat percentage to where you can see your abs. Everybody has abs, but everybody isn't lean enough to see the abs. Does that make sense? So here we go. I got it from a different angle right here. I'm sorry for rambling, y'all, man. I'm just very passionate about this. So here we go. We're doing reverse flies. So after you get done doing your heavy presses, especially shoulder presses, you really, really must, right? You must hit your rear deltoids, your rear delts. You know, you see that little muscle that's in between my shoulder and my back. You see it, that little muscle, that's the deltoid, right? So if you're pretty much doing a lot of like heavy pressing, shoulder presses, a lot of bench press, a lot of incline press and stuff like that, you have to make sure that you're also hitting your posterior chain as well. That way you can balance everything out, because if not, if you only focus on the front part of your body without training the back part of your body, right? Your physique is going to be uneven. Your posture is going to be poor, and you're just going to be more prone to injury, right? So that's why it's so important to hit these back muscles. You cannot neglect these back muscles, right? I see so many people always slouched over, always just hunched over, because they pretty much work the front side of their shoulders and their chest a little, like way much more than they work their posterior. So like their rear delts, their back, stuff like that. So that's why it's so important to do these, man. Like I said, after every time you do any type of pushing movement, I recommend these right here. Like I said, that way you can just balance everything out. Boom, just got done with that. And this right here is my last set of doing these. And see, with these right here, this is not really a compound movement. So on my isometric movements, right? I'm doing higher reps. I'm keeping the weight kind of moderate, but like on my compound lifts though, I'm actually moving a lot more weight. I'm trying to go heavy. I'm trying to get stronger. That's the main goal, right? That's the main goal, right? Is to stay lean. It's to get lean as possible with being as strong and athletic as possible, right? Without starving, right? Because in order to even get lean, you got to be in some sort of a calorie deficit. That way you can lose the body fat in order to get lean, right? And see, that's why I'm a huge advocate, right? Huge advocate of the paleo diet, right? That's why I look the way I do now. Is because I'm always full, but on top of that, while I'm full, the calories that I'm eating are super low. That's pretty much the goal right there. And see, got a quick little ab check. You see the abs poking? Come on, man, I'm poking. I'm sliced up. I'm diced up, man. Thanks to the diet. It's the diet. You are what you eat. I'm going to say it again. You are what you eat. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You can't just do cardio, lift weights, and go and eat McDonald's 3 to 4 times a day. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to clean up your diet. You have to clean up your diet and train dirty. Train dirty, eat clean. Remember that saying, train dirty, eat clean. Right? Boom. Doing my dumbbell shrugs. Once again, just attacking each and every part of the upper body. Each and every part of the upper body. We do not want to neglect anything. We want to have a proportional and balanced physique, right? Boom. You gotta get in the gym. You just gotta get in there, man, and get it done, bro. Get it done. You think every single day I feel like coming into the gym and doing all of it? No, not all the time. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. If you want to be the best, you have to do what the best does. And this is what the best does, even when they don't feel like it, man. When the cameras are off, when nobody's watching, what are you eating? Are you sneaking in the candies and the cookies and honey buns at night? Like that's the stuff that's really keeping you fat and really keeping you away from your physique goals, man. Diet, you are what you eat. So here we go. We are doing face pulls. And once again, this is hitting the upper part of the mid back, and also is hitting the rear delts as well. Again, right? Because we're trying to balance out the physique. We don't want to neglect anything because that's how you get hurt. So boom, boom. Got another set right here from a different angle. And see with these right here, with the face pulls, you see how I have basically as I'm going back up toward the machine, the end, like basically my knuckles are twisting in as I'm going toward the machine, and then I'm pretty much twisting them out as I'm coming back. That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do on each and every rep. And you want to pull it to your, I say pull it to your forehead. Pull it to your forehead. That way you can hit more delts. You don't want to pull it to your chin or to your chest, because at that point you're hitting mostly back. At that point you might as well be doing just machine rows or something like that if you're going to do that. So that's why it's important. You see how I'm pulling it to my forehead, or to my 5 head, excuse me. I'm pulling it to my forehead. That's what you want. You want to keep it high. Boom. It makes you just really squeeze, makes you really squeeze. And another thing that's helped me to get that better mind muscle connection, close your eyes. Whenever you are doing your these isometric movements, close your eyes and just feel the weight, feel the tension on the muscle being worked repeatedly. That's what you want. You want that muscle to be, you want that specific muscle to be activated and hit each and every set, each and every rep. That's what you want. And a couple of times here, I had to readjust, because my hands were slipping. But here we are. This is the end. This is what I look like at the end right here, man. Like I said, I'm cutting. So trust me, in a few weeks, I'll be super duper chopped up, man. But hey, it's your boy Leafy Z Chalks, and I'm out of here, man. Peace out. It's the end of the video right here, man.